Hey guys, welcome back. So now, as I explained in my previous clips, we are translating the 3 by 4 by 4 into a 3 by 3, and you're going to go into the actual fixing part. Now, for any piece to be aligned, we need to take, we start with yellow. So we'll say, assume this yellow. This is the piece which is going to be on the top. So for this to be fixed, first we need to get these 4 for yellow and these 2 edges, and then we'll go into that. So bottom line, we should get the first centers, all the 6 centers that we are wanting to, we should fix them. So let me start with this. How you do it? So first you see that, look at the adjacent cubes. For example, you have a yellow on the top. Assume that you are going to convert this into a yellow center, and with that you should look at the adjacent sides, which is like 1, 2 and 3. These are the 3 and of course 4. So we take this yellow and then see that there is another yellow here. So what you do is you assume this as 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just giving it for easy reference. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. If you see yellow in the 3, try to make that cube also have, that side also have the same yellow at 3. For example, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. It is in 4 on the top, right? So it is on 1 here. So try to make it 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now you see that it is in the 4, same place. Now once you know that it is in the same place, you do this method. What you do is you move this to the top, and you should move it here or here. You cannot move it on the top because you are already shifting it. So you move this to the top and then move it here using one rotation, which is actually u dash, u prime, and then bring this back. So what you do is you move it like this and then move it to your right, u prime, and then move it back. So now this way you have got these two aligned, right? So just to make sure that you understood what I did, you moved from this as 4, you are also moving this piece to 4. So both of 4 numbers are aligned on the top and the edge in the front. So now you do it like move it to the top. I'm not going to give jargons like yum, yum, yum. This is left middle, this is right middle, this is right, this is left. All those things are fine, but generally I don't want to get into a algorithm formula mode, because we'll start remembering the formulas and we don't understand the concept. So we have this 4th piece and the 4th piece. Move it to the top and then keep it in the place. Now move it to the u prime, which is like move the entire top layer, move out, and then bring this back. So you have got them aligned. Now you have got fixed one of the colors. Now look at the next one. So again you see a yellow here and you see 2 yellows here. So what you do is you check whether this yellow is with either of this. So if you see this, it can be like this. So this is not aligned with either of them. For example, this is in 2, 3. These are the numbers you have, 2 and 3, whereas it is in 4. So make it either with 2 or 3. Either of them is okay. So you can make it with 2. I'm making it 2 because it's closer. So now you do the same thing like this. Move this on the top and move this entire piece out. I'll show you how to do it. So what you need to do is you take this piece, move it on the top, which means you need to make sure that your corners, the right hand side layer and the left hand side layer should always come back. Make it as a practice, because if you don't do it, when you fix this, they will get misaligned. So now you have moved it on the top, and you do a you can do a u prime, or you can do you can bring it to either of this place here, or you can do it here. Either of them you can bring, because neither of this piece has the yellow. So you are here and your previous piece is here. So you just moved it here, and you can bring this yellow either to the 1 or the 4. However you do it, whichever is willing. I'm comfortable to do it with 1. So I did like this, and I move this back. So what happens is now we have got 3. Okay, now comes the challenge, tougher challenges, where you will see that you have got 3 of them and none of them should be distorted before you fix the 4. So what you need to do is you need to look at where okay, it is on this place. So there is no hard and fast rule, but as a matter of convenience, I will, instead of going in the opposite where like it has to move 2 moves, I would rather bring this here. So what I do is I bring this to this place, take it away, and then bring it back. So that way I'm not distorting this. it is still the same. So I have now brought this yellow closer to the, now I can see both of them when I want to do the next step. So now you got an yellow which is in 1 2 3, whereas 1 2 4 where you have the, so this should actually be in one of these places, not here. But the problem is, if I do anything that hinges with either of this, the other portion will go out. So what you need to do is you should be careful in choosing the place. As a rule of thumb, what I do is whenever I have three pieces, I keep it like this, like 1 2 4, and ignore the 3. This is how I keep it. And the piece that I want to move, I move it to again to 1. So both of them will be in 1. So the alignment is with 1 and not with anything else. And when you do this, I'll tell you the benefit of doing this when you do it. So when you go here, you already have this aligned. In any other position, for example, let me show you this. I can keep it here because there is an yellow here on the top, right? I can keep this here. But what happens is when you move this up, they are not aligned. They are diagonal. So any change, it's going to tamper with that. Same way, if I can move here, which is here, right? It's matching with what you have here. So we can also move this. If I move this, you get this, but you have to either move this way or this way. Either way, you're going to tamper with it. So, as I said, if you have three pieces, make it as 1, 2, and 4. Ignore the 3. And you bring this piece that you want to move to 1. So it is in 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1. Now do the same thing like this. Move it like this to the top and you move it right. Okay, which is like you have aligned it now, and then move this back. Now you have got your yellow center fixed. It is tough to do it for the first time, but once you do it, it becomes so child's play. It's very easy, so you'll understand it. So keep in mind that 1 2 3 4, we need to keep those numbers, and then based on the alignment, try to bring it closer. I would rather bring it to the front always, and then try to, so I can visualize both of them and then decide on how to do it. So give it a shot and then let me know if you have any comments. But till then, I'm going to take a break. So we have fixed the yellow. We will go with the other sides shortly.